Saturday night wine tasting with me, Gina. Here we are, we did it. Fucking drinking wine, let's do it. Let's kick it off. Fèvre, 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 Fèvre. There are so many Fèvres in Chablis. Making wine. Why did they pour myself such a big glass? Just kept coming. A very well-known Fèvre in Chablis is William Fèvre. Hey, we're related. There is a whole family tree. They are related. So on this bottle, it says Marcel Blanche. You will see actually several variations of their labels. This is 100% Chardonnay, of course, coming from Grand Cru vines of Les Preuses. It is seeing mostly stainless steel. There is 30% oak. They like to use small oak barrels in their wine making practice. Should we taste it? Let's taste it. I'm looking at the color. It's really light, clean, pristine, straw yellow. It looks very pretty, very soft. It has a beautiful nose. It's kind of nutty, a nutty nose, citruses, lemon, very kind of like buttery shortbread, little pine nut, salt, chalk, Chablis. Let's taste it. That's better. Cheers. Delicious. Light lemon, a little nuttiness, a little shortbread, vanilla shortbread, great minerality, lovely length, that classic chalky minerality, super clean finish, quite light finish, lengthy, it lingers, but it doesn't saturate the palate. It lifts very nicely. It's like a snuggly sweater on a chilly summer evening. How cool. So again, Fèvre, Marcel Blanche, or you will see Gilles and Nathalie Fèvre, considered one of the most underrated winemakers of the Fèvre family. So you can get these beautiful bottles without having to fight people on wine bed for them. Let's move on. Let's go into Italy, into Tuscany, Italy, specifically Chianti Classico. This is Poggerino, Fattoria Poggerino. The wine estate has about 11 hectares of vine. Beyond the vine, they also have olive groves, they have forests, they have a 12th century church, there's hotel accommodations. It's very eat, pray, love. How can you not love that? And here, 100% Sangiovese coming from their estate vines. They are semi-younger vines, just keep that in mind, but grown organically. So we call this bottle Nuovo, kind of a play on two words, meaning new or egg, ovo, because this is done in complete concrete. It is concrete fermentation in concrete tanks and then moved into concrete, you guessed it, eggs, 12 months of aging. Really pretty ruby red, slightly translucent, clean and pristine, pretty translucent. Really strong aroma, cherries and red berries, lots of purple florals, some spice absolutely, and a touch of tobacco on there. I always get a little bit of licorice on Italian wines too. Okay. Cheers. Okay. Dark cherries, spice, incense, little tobacco, fine drying tannins, very drying tannins, but very fine. Kind of reminded me of like black sand, beach. It's strong, it's present. It shocks me that there is no oak on here. Like with all of the aromatics that I'm getting both on the nose and on the palate, to know that this is just purely concrete and these aromatics are coming from the grape itself is really interesting. Yeah, it has power, it has strength, it has presence, but it doesn't tear at your mouth. And it's 13.5% alcohol, so it's not sending you on your ass. This is a fun, delicious, character-driven Chianti that is pretty easy drinking. I was drinking it when I was eating my frozen cheese pizza right before I came online, and it worked very well. But in addition to drinking this with your frozen pizza, you can also pair it with pork loin wrapped in applewood smoked bacon, served with haricot vert, as well as a lemon-scented white bean puree, some local salami, and a pork jus with Niçoise olives. That would also work. In addition to frozen cheese pizza. You can go classy or trashy with this one. Should we hit the last wine? We're gonna move into Oregon with David Hill Wines, David Hill Winery in Tualatin Hills, the Willamette Valley. The estate that they're at is on the historic registry. It's one of the first homesteads of 1883. This is part of their Discovery line. So they have two lines. They have their classic line, which is your very understandable and approachable Pinot Noir Chardonnays. And then their Discovery line is kind of their more playful line, low intervention natty wines, which I've worked with several of them. This is the first time I've worked with this one. So this is called Last Pick. It's 100% Riesling coming from their estate. They pick their Riesling grapes 3 times. There are 3 passes throughout the season. You guessed it, this is the last pick. They are using a 50-50 split of mediums for fermenting and aging, that being stainless steel, and then acacia barrels. They are fermenting this to full dryness, so we're like less than half a gram per liter of residual sugar. That was a lot of words for this late at night. Let's check it out. So the color is the color of my shirt. There's a little cloudiness to this. It's clearly minimally, if not unfined and unfiltered, but the cloudiness and the sediment as I was pouring this throughout the night was consistent through the whole bottle without any shaking or moving around. It just makes it this slightly opaque color. It reminds me of a little gemstone, honestly, like a little opal. This is very fragrant. It smells like a lot of acid in there, a lot of acidic fruits, a lot of lemon, a little lime, yellow grapefruit, Granny Smith apple, and maybe just like a touch of lychee, like just like a drop of lychee juice, just that sugary sweetness to balance out all of the tart pucker that you're going to be getting. Hey, happy Saturday night to you. It is so fucking good. It's crazy. On the palate, the acids are all there, but there is a soft roundness that I'm guessing the acacia, maybe there is a little boitrization on there. It's giving it a little honeyness, so much acid, but then a soft, round body with some sweetness. This pairing was fucking perfect. It went with our starter salad course of compressed watermelons, compressed with some lime juice, cubed and then served on a whipped feta, pine nuts, candied, crusted, little duca spice, it's like a pine nut crumble, fresh micro basil leaves. Ooh, it's reminding me of honey and chamomile tea. That's what it is. Chamomile tea with a touch of honey. Fuck, that's good. I think on that note, I'm ready for bed. Thanks, everyone. I'm very happy to be able to share these wines with you all. Thanks for sharing as well. So, give money to Fuck You, Angela, the AA rally team. Did you know what you were doing putting this on a shirt? Okay. Give them money, though. Good night.